My name is Tiaja Sabrie, and I am the creator of Kuehne+Nagel's National C-Logistics New Hire Orientation Capstone Simulation, which we very lovingly just call Capstone. So this capstone was designed for our new hire orientation. So at Kuehne+Nagel, we have our kind of C-Logistics division, and for our new hires, you have kind of your HR orientation, which is getting you into kind of benefits and policies and that kind of stuff. And then you have your C-Logistics orientation. And your C-Logistics orientation is hosted here in Detroit. So all new hires for the entire country in the C-Logistics division will fly here. And we get 3.5 days to kind of fill your brain with every possible thing that we can think of in this industry. And one of the big struggles we were having is that in any given new hire group, you have a variety of positions, you have a variety of levels of experience ranging from 30 plus years in the industry to this is their first job in the industry. And it's 3.5 very intense days. So you have a lot of people trying to learn this information and not necessarily knowing where to put it. And so when I built the capstone, what I was trying to do was create a way for them to practically apply everything that they've been learning. So basically, for the first 2 days, we are just cramming their brains with stuff. And then the morning of the third day, we do the capstone. And what they're able to do is to physically experience the process of moving cargo kind of around the world. So we create kind of floor plan, a layout based on the size of the group. So we can play from a minimum of 8 players, and we've scaled it all the way up to 16 so far. And each player has kind of a position that they will play. And they are going to be responsible for moving cargo through the room and communicating through our little document boards. There's about 100 of these, so the game, I think all told, weighs about 75-80 pounds. And what we were able to do by creating this game is I was able to demonstrate how everything kind of clicks together, how it all works, where the terms are working. I'm able to show what kinds of problems they're going to run into. So the kinds of mistakes that happen in the game are all directly applicable to the real world, and they will see all of those kinds of problems out in their work. And kind of unintended but delightful side effect is I'm able to give them a way to see each other in a new way. So one of the things that we see coming out of the class is not just increased retention, it's not just increased confidence coming out of the classroom. What we're really seeing is this huge increase in empathy for each other, which has just been the coolest kind of surprise effect of this capstone. By seeing how each other's roles work and by sitting and doing them, and seeing who gets kind of drowning and piled on, who gets in trouble for things they don't control, who has to spend a lot of time communicating things that like aren't necessarily being communicated to them very well. And so they're able to really kind of have that perspective with each other in addition to where all of this information goes. So yeah, it's been a really cool process. It took a few months of testing and building, and it was a very iterative process, and a lot of making these with electrical tape. But I think the outcome has just been really thrilling, and it gets people excited to come back to the classroom, because now they know, hey, this isn't like anywhere else I've worked before. This is somewhere where I'm gonna come to the room and I'm gonna have a good time. And it's all going to be immediately clear how everything's going to work because I'm going to get to put my hands on it. So I think that's, for me, the big takeaways have just been the absolute value of in-person training, of being in the room together, and kind of the power of the iterative process, the power of the patience, and just trying and failing and trying again. Yeah, it's been really cool. And I won't be changing the name.